Hi guys, welcome to our 15th or 16th M&M Games trading video. Sorry there hasn't been one for a couple of weeks, I've been on holiday. So let's start it off with a Sega Saturn official PAL arcade stick there. As you can see, just $19.99. I've actually got a couple of those if you want to have some sort of battles or something like that. Next up we've got a Sega Saturn 3D pad, but this one is a Japanese white. Okay, and matching that up there, we've got a Japanese Saturn box with step down converter. Nice Japanese machine there, highly recommended. Okay, next up, just want to sort of show off that we've got GameCubes, and we're doing for £10 each. That's GameCubes for £10 each. So we've got plenty of these at the moment, so pop down if you want a GameCube. Okay, next, the Pro Action Replay for the Super Nintendo lets you play import games. I believe actually, maybe someone can sort of advise me of that, but I'm sure it lets you play import games, and it's also got the book there with loads of cheats, loads of codes in, sorry. So also, but if you got the internet, I'm sure the codes are on there as well. All sort of nicely boxed up, that one. Next up, Super Bomberman 2 for the Super Nintendo. Pilot Wings there for the Super Nintendo. Dragon's Lair for the Super Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country there for the Super Nintendo. Starwing for the Super Nintendo. Favourite of mine, F-Zero there for the Super Nintendo. An American, so US copy of Chuck Rock there, so you will need an adapter to play that one. Super Star Wars there boxed up for the Super Nintendo. Okay, next up, just want to let everyone know that we've got a huge amount of Game Boy games, and honestly I think a lot of them are $1.99, $2.99 each. You know, if you want to get a few, we can do a deal for you as well. So what I'm going to show you is probably a third of what we've got, and I've not picked out the best one, I've just picked up 2 or 3 piles of them, but it's probably about a third of what we have. So first up, Mario and Yoshi, Tetris 2, Construction Zone, Tetris, WWE Raw, 5-in-1 Game & Watch, Power Rangers, Micro Machines, Game & Watch Gallery, Adventure Island, oh, good one, Konami Game Nemesis, Tetris again, Mario and Yoshi again, Jurassic Park. Okay, so we've got another pile here, and this is still only about a third of what we've got. So we've got Tetris, Defender, I think there's got Joust on there as well, Populous on the Game Boy, oh my god, Alien 3, Alleyway, Wave Race, Alfred Chicken, Rescue, is that Boy and His Blob? Yeah, I think that's some sort of spin-off from Boy and His Blob. Game & Watch Gallery, Mortal Kombat, World Cup 98p that one. Alleyway again, a classic game that if you like Breakout. Turtles, Fall of Foot Clan, Toy Story 2, Road Rash, Fortified Zone, World Cup, Kirby's Pinball Land, Turtles 2, Back from the Sewer, and Looney Tunes. But bear in mind that's only a third of what we've got for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color as well. So if you're after a quick and easy, cheap Game Boy collection, got loads there. Next, I've got some Sega Saturn stuff for you. Nights, and it comes with Christmas nights as well, so that'd be great if you want to go for that Japanese controller. There we are, great SNK, I believe some sort of scrolling beat 'em up type game. Not quite sure what that is. Oh, actually, that doesn't help us all. Strikers there, 1945 for the Sega Saturn. Real Bout Special for the Sega Saturn. Soul Divide for the Sega Saturn. Some sort of scrolling, sort of hack and slash type game. Maybe I'm wrong there. Please correct me if I am. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. So sort of the first, well, not the first Marvel vs Capcom, but in that genre. Okay, for the PlayStation, it is The Last Blade there. So there's another one-on-one beat 'em up from SNK. For the Mega CD Jap 1, we've got a Sonic CD. And also for the GameCube, we've got the freeloader disc here, just $4.99. Lets you play all of your Japanese and American games on a UK GameCube. So I was going to say Mega Drive then. Okay, then we've got DVG Region X. I think this is for, yeah, the PS2. Let you play import movies on the PS2. Wow. Again, for the Sega Saturn, we've got quite a rare game. I've only ever seen one of these ever. I don't know when I'll next see another one. So we've got X-Men vs Street Fighter for the Sega Saturn. Oh, looks like we've got another one here of X-Men vs Street Fighter for the Japanese Sega Saturn. And then we've got a really nice boxed gold Zelda Triforce Game Boy Advance SP. Doesn't come with the Minish Cap game, unfortunately, but I'm sure you can easily find that. Next up, for Nintendo fans, we've got a Wavebird here with the adapter in absolutely great condition. They're only selling $14.99. I think they actually regularly go on eBay for about $25. So you've got an absolute bargain there. Moving over, nice little Game Boy Micro. Now I absolutely love these. The screen is so small, but it's so detailed that it's the best way to play Game Boy Advance games, in my opinion. There we go, a bit of Donkey Kong 2, Super Mario Brothers. It's actually, you see all that moving yet? Look, it's all going. And then we finish it off with a Game Boy Advance. So let me just sort of scroll along that. Any questions, please subscribe to us, please send us emails. We do try and reply to all of them, but as you can imagine, we do get so many. I'm trying to think of anything else we've got up here. Oh, no. Oh, I just want to just point out our Mega Drive wall up there. Let me change the settings. Can you see there how many Mega Drive games we've now got? That is phenomenal. You can see quite a few Jurassic Parks there, quite a few Sonic 2s, quite a few Sonic the Hedgehogs, unfortunately quite a lot of FIFAs there as well. So it's an absolutely amazing collection, but it's just been caught up there by the Master System collection, but not quite as much.